It is the season of giving, but for millions of Americans, it has become the season of taking. You work hard all year. You save your money. You pick out the perfect gifts for your children, your spouse, or your grandchildren. You wait for that delivery notification. But when you get home, the porch is empty. The violation feels personal. Someone walked up to your sanctuary, stepped onto your property, and took what belonged to you. For years, homeowners have felt helpless. Police departments are often too overwhelmed to investigate stolen packages. The retailers might offer a refund, but that doesn't solve the violation. So, people started fighting back. You have seen the videos online. The glitter bombs, the skunk spray. The device is rigged to scare the living daylights out of anyone foolish enough to touch what isn't theirs. It feels like justice. It feels like finally, the good guys are winning. But there is a dark twist to this story that nobody is talking about until it is too late. The moment you set that trap, the moment you decide to teach a thief a lesson, you might be the one crossing the line into criminal behavior. In a shocking turn of events, legal experts are now warning that defending your porch could land you in handcuffs, while the thief walks away with a lawsuit settlement funded by your life savings. This is the story of how the law turned against the homeowner, and why protecting your property might be the most dangerous thing you do this year. To understand why this is happening, we have to look at the scale of the problem. Porch piracy is no longer just a nuisance. It is an epidemic. In neighborhoods across the country, thieves follow delivery trucks like sharks trailing a fishing boat. They know the schedules. They know the routes. They strike within minutes of a drop-off. For the homeowner, the frustration is boiling over. It is not just about the money. It is about the audacity. It is the feeling that you are not safe in your own home. This frustration birthed a new kind of internet vigilante. Engineers and fed-up citizens began designing bait packages. On the outside, they look like expensive electronics. On Teen Seed, they are complex machines designed to detonate with glitter, release foul odors, or sound deafening alarms. When these videos go viral, millions of us cheer. We see the look of panic on the thief's face, and we feel a sense of satisfaction. It is immediate karma. It feels like the balance of the universe is being restored. However, the legal system sees these traps very differently. In the eyes of the law, a booby trap is a premeditated device intended to cause harm or distress. It does not matter that the person triggering the trap is committing a crime. It does not matter that they are trespassing. The moment you rig a device to explode, spray, or injure, you are creating a hazard. And if that hazard hurts someone even a criminal or liable, this is where the concept of proportionality comes in. The law generally values human safety over property rights. The reasoning is that a box of merchandise, no matter how expensive, is never worth a human eye, a finger, or a life. If a thief grabs a rigged package and a chemical spray burns their retina, or a loud noise ruptures their eardrum, they become the victim in the eyes of the court. You, the homeowner, become the aggressor. Attorneys are issuing stern warnings that are hard to swallow. They state that if a thief is blinded, injured, or even traumatized by a trap you set, you could face criminal charges for assault. Imagine the scenario. You are sitting in a jail cell, waiting for your arraignment, while the person who tried to rob you is giving a statement to the police about how your package hurt them. It sounds like a dystopian nightmare, but it is grounded in decades of legal precedent. It is not just about jail time either. The civil liability is perhaps even more terrifying. We live in a litigious society. If a thief trips and falls while running away from your glitter bomb, they can sue you. If they suffer an allergic reaction to the substance you put in the box, they can sue you. Personal injury lawyers could have a field day with a homeowner who intentionally created a dangerous condition on their property. You could lose your home, your retirement savings, and your future, all because you wanted to stop someone from stealing a $30 blender. This reality has sparked a firestorm of outrage. When people hear about these laws, the reaction is visceral. It feels like a betrayal of the social contract. The social contract says that if you follow the rules, work hard, and don't hurt others, the system will protect you. But when the system seems to prioritize the safety of the predator over the rights of the prey, people start to lose faith. The comment sections of news articles covering this topic are a window into the American psyche right now. There is a deep, simmering anger. People are asking legitimate questions. Why does the criminal have more rights than the homeowner? Why is the person breaking the law protected, while the person obeying the law is threatened with arrest? Rumors and speculation are running rampant. Many believe that this is a result of specific political ideologies taking over the justice system. You see comments blaming soft-on-crime policies, suggesting that certain states have effectively decriminalized theft. There is a sense that we are living in an upside-down world where right is wrong and wrong is right. Whether you agree with the politics or not, the sentiment is undeniable. People feel abandoned by the institutions meant to protect them. There is also a discussion about the castle doctrine and self-defense. Many homeowners mistakenly believe that because it is their property, they can do whatever they want. They think, my home is my castle, and I have the right to defend it. While the castle doctrine does allow for force in certain home invasion scenarios, it rarely applies to unoccupied porches or booby traps. The law draws a distinct line between defending your life from an immediate threat and defending a cardboard box from a thief. A trap is indiscriminate. It cannot tell the difference between a thief, a delivery driver, a curious child, or a first responder. That is why the courts hate them. But knowing the legal logic doesn't make it feel any less unfair. The advice from authorities on how to handle porch pirates often feels like a slap in the face. They tell you to schedule deliveries for when you are home. They suggest renting a P.O. box or using a locker service. They recommend installing cameras. But let's be honest, cameras don't stop crime anymore. Thieves look right into the lens, mask on or mask off, and take the package anyway. They know the police are unlikely to pursue a misdemeanor theft. The camera just provides you with a high-definition recording of your own victimization. Telling a homeowner to get a P.O. box is essentially telling them to change their lifestyle to accommodate the criminal. It is a form of It says, if you don't want to be robbed, don't have things delivered to your house. It shifts the burden of prevention entirely onto the innocent party. It is an admission that the authorities cannot, or will not, stop the theft. So you must simply hide your belongings better. This creates a dangerous pressure cooker. When people feel that the law will not help them, and that they will be punished for helping themselves, resentment builds. We are seeing this play out in real time. The comments online are not just angry, they are defiant. People are openly stating that they don't care about the law. They are sharing ideas for traps that are far more dangerous than glitter. They are talking about waiting by the door with weapons. This is the inevitable result of a justice system that feels absent. When the gavel stops working, people reach for the gun. There is another layer to this, which is the brazen nature of modern theft. We are not talking about desperate people stealing bread. We are seeing organized crews, driving decent cars, sweeping through neighborhoods. We see videos of people stealing packages and then casually walking away, unbothered by witnesses. This lack of fear suggests that the criminals understand the risk-reward ratio better than we do. They know that the worst-case scenario for them is likely a slap on the wrist, while the worst-case scenario for the homeowner defending their property is a felony charge or a bankrupting lawsuit. So, where does this leave us? We are stuck in a moral gray zone. On one side, we have the natural human instinct to protect what is ours. On the other, we have a legal system designed to prevent vigilante justice and physical harm. The conflict between these two forces is tearing at the fabric of our communities. The stories circulating online are cautionary tales. There are rumors of homeowners who used bait packages containing unspeakable filth, only to worry later if they had gone too far. There are reports of people using blank shotgun shells or airbags to deter thieves, only to realize the legal jeopardy they place themselves in. The line between a prank and a weapon is thinner than you think. A glitter bomb is funny. A glitter bomb that uses enough gunpowder to shatter a windshield is an explosive device. The law does not have a sense of humor. It is important to look at the psychology of the thief as well. In the past, there was a sense of shame associated with theft. You did it in the dark. You hid. Now, the porch pirate operates in broad daylight. This shift in behavior suggests a breakdown in social norms. When there are no consequences, norms erode. And when norms erode, the law has to step in. But if the law steps in to punish the victim, the erosion accelerates. For those of you watching who are tired of losing packages, this is a bitter pill to swallow. The emotional desire to set a trap is overwhelming. You want to be the one who strikes back. You want to be the hero of your own story. But you have to ask yourself if it is worth the risk. Is a $50 pair of shoes worth a criminal record? is a box of electronics with a civil trial that drags on for 3 years. The sad reality is that the safest move is the most passive one. It is the lockbox. It is the delivery locker. It is the signature requirement. It feels like surrender, but it is the only way to ensure that you don't end up sharing a cell block with the person who tried to rob you. However, this conversation isn't just about packages. It's about the direction of our society. It's about who we protect and who we punish. Every time a homeowner is threatened with arrest for defending their property, a clear message is sent to the criminals. You are safe, and a clear message is sent to the citizens. You are on your own, but don't you dare do anything about it. As we head deeper into the holiday season, the porches of America will continue to be a battleground. The thieves will continue to circle. The cameras will continue to record, and the homeowners will continue to seethe with frustration. The question is, how long can this dynamic last before something snaps? How long can a system punish the victim and protect the aggressor before the people demand a fundamental change in the law? Until that change happens, keep your guard up. Bring your packages inside, and as tempting as it is to fill a box with something nasty and leave it on the porch, remember the trap you set for a thief might be the trap you step into yourself. The law is watching, and right now, it is looking at you.